Hello, hello, hello. This is Yama's number 19. I just wanted to come back tonight and talk about my body model. I tried my first sketches. Now, I'm going to show you my sketches, but I am not an artist. But I found it really helpful as a way to visualize what the finished thing is going to look like. So I'm just like so excited about it. Let me see. So I am planning a sweater. It's the Heart on My Sleeve sweater by uh, Design. Let's see, Top of the World Designs. Joy Friedman is her name, actually, but her website is Top of the World Designs. And I saw it. I was just enchanted by it. So here is my original kind of inspiration board. I didn't want to do it in black and white. I really wanted to do it in some shade of gray and yellow. So I thought about some color palettes and I'm changing the striping pattern ever so slightly. So I got inspired by this woman I saw in the news. I kind of like her sweater was striped. I'm doing the heart as a little crocheted heart. This is a nod to my crocheting. And I think I'm really settled on this kind of light gray and light yellow color palette for the sweater. So in my last video, you can go check that out. I just showed you the little silhouettes I got when I downloaded my body model. The video before that, I did all my measuring. So I measured myself, actually Crystal measured me from head to toe really. So I have all of my dimensions. I plugged that into the My Body Model program and I printed out just a wonderful collection. It's a whole little sketchbook. Let me take this down momentarily. It's a whole little sketchbook of various silhouettes and different groups and some things. So, I have it in my planning notebook. You get a whole little project planner. And this is one of my silhouettes. It's hard to see. I went with the light gray. There you go. I think I can just get it to show. Okay. So what I did today was I put some tracing paper over the silhouette because I didn't feel like printing out extra copies. And I did little drawings of the set-in sleeve sweater that is the Heart on My Sleeve sweater, but on my silhouette. So here's number one. So I'm playing with the striping pattern, right, and the length of the sweater. So this one is going to hit at about high hip. This one is longer, and I did a wide gray stripe and a narrow yellow stripe, and I went with yellow sleeves. So that was number one. Here the stripes are roughly equal, but I still had the gray sleeves. Number two, I went longer. And I got a little sloppy about how I traced the legs, but I was like, okay, it's for the top. I shortened the sweater in this one, and I changed the width of the stripe. So I went with a wide gray stripe and a narrow yellow stripe, and I changed the sleeves back to gray. So this is number one. Number two. Number three. And then number four, I decided I like the length of number one, but I like the wide gray stripe and narrow yellow stripe. So I think that is the one I'm actually going to end up with. I really liked it. And I think going through that exercise, just visualizing the sweater in different ways. Let me just go back to them for you. So I just visualized the sweater in different ways, all on my own silhouette. So I could really get a feel for what it would look like. I even played with a number of stripes, so there's no reason I had to do a million stripes. I still kind of like that though. That's not bad. But what I added to my inspiration board was actually this one, number 4, because I liked having the wider gray stripes with just that little pop of yellow. I will have like a deep burgundy-ish heart on the sleeves. And I think that will pop nicely off that gray. So when I finally chose the one I liked, I added that to my inspiration board. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. And there it is. So you can see how the ideas kind of all come together. And I love that. I love being able to play with it, before I haven't even swatched for this yet, but I was able to make all these decisions just based on pulling together the different elements that I like. So I found a pattern online for this heart. Like I said, I just wanted the heart to be a little tiny bit of crochet. And I like that now I can kind of see all the ideas coming together. So do give my body model a try. It will give you a chance to visualize, perspective knits or any kind of other garments you're going to make on yourself before you ever cut a pattern out or make a swatch. I'm really liking how this is going. And now, anytime I think of a different variation that I might like to try, I might just pull out my body model and just do a quick sketch because it's very quick, it's very fast, and you get that kind of instant gratification. And I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So I would love to hear in the comments, what's your planning process like when you're thinking about making something new? This is a new toy I've gotten to play with, and I think it's going to really inform my making over the course of the next year or so. Shrink that down a bit. I'm totally happy with that. Now this sweater is interesting because it's actually a bottom-up sweater that is set in sleeves and sewn together. So I really will have to make really good notes about how many rows I do between my stripes so that both pieces of side, it will match up on the side like that. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Well, that is it for me tonight. Happy Vlogmas, people. See you next time.